Well, hello there. So today I'm dying sick. 1. 2, I have 40 minutes before I have to get a train for work. 3, I have exams next week, and instead of studying for those exams, I am procrastinating by making a video and shopping. So I went to Penneys, or Primark as it's known in the UK and other places, but I spent a little bit. This is kind of like a collection from, like, I went to Penneys with Ifiko and we picked out a few things, and then we went back to Penneys like an hour later and picked out even more things, and that's why I am broke. So let's just embrace how much money I spent and enjoy. So the first guy, well, I start with like a little bag in here, or a big bag. So this one is the first guy I picked out. Not only is he an off the shoulder thing, and I'm all about that off the shoulder life. Oh my goodness, if I can show collarbones, we're sorted. It's just a really nice kind of like silky satiny finish, and it's like navy, which I feel like goes really well if you're pale like myself. And this guy, I feel like he was on the sale. He was €13, but he went down to a fiver, I'm pretty sure. I think he was only €5, which is just ridiculous. I've not worn any single one of these because I was saving them for you, so you're welcome. Doors closing. Or not. So, God knows why I bought these. I don't need dungarees. Dungarees probably aren't flattering on me at all, but I didn't care because I think they were like €7 reduced from 21. But I've always wanted a pair of dungarees, and I think it kind of helps that they were reduced to €7. They just are long dungarees. They have rips in the legs, because you know I'm real cool like that with my ripped jeans. I really like them. I thought they were quite interesting. Ifyo hated them. She was like, "You will look gross," and I was like, "I don't care." Oh, throat. Oh, dying. Then, what is this? Oh yeah. So this was also on sale. As you can see, we're following a little bit of a stingy student budget. But sure, look, I got nice things. That's all that matters. Now, what way do you work? Oh, you're confusing me now. Hang on. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm pretty sure a jumpsuit. Yes, it is. It's a jumpsuit, but it's really, really light material. So I was thinking for summer it'll be lovely. But it has kind of like a choker halter neck, which, you know, kind of obsessed with. These things on the side. What? Just was really lovely, and it was also on the sale. Can't remember, God knows how much. Also, this is only like a recent haul, so I'm assuming that if it hasn't sold out in the shops, they'll still have them there. So just to let you know. Now, this one is one of those things that people have like a love-hate relationship with, and I feel like mine is a love relationship with, even though the amount of people that are like, "Oh, get rid of it, it's a disgusting trend." The bodysuit. I don't know why I like bodysuits so much. Maybe it feels like swimwear, and it's all like, you know, together. Oh, that sounds gross. No, edit. It was just this kind of like plunging deep red colour, and I think I wore no, I did lie to you, I wore this already. I wore this to a gig, and it was really, really comfy and lovely, and I feel like red on a redhead can be a little bit kind of tricky, but this one worked the job. And it's Christmas. It's not. It is. It's technically still Christmas, so you can get away with red. Why not? Keep going. I live with it 365 days of the year. So this one was a recent purchase. This one was one that I got when I exchanged like a jumper. It just didn't sit right, but it is this gorgeous, super cozy, knitted grey, long, it's freaking long midi dress, but it's so comfy. I think it was reduced to like 8, 9, something like that. I think, yeah, it's about €9, which is just mad. And I'm going to Belgium in January, so I'm going to be bringing this. I'm going to be super cozy because apparently Belgium is freezing. So comfy though. It's a really thick material as well. In keeping with the cozy kind of feeling, why, when I see things in shops that like somewhat look interesting and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just buy one. I probably will never use it, but I'll buy one anyway. Hats. I am not a hat person by any means. Did I buy a hat? I think I bought 2. No, just 1. We're good. Mini hearted. God knows why I was like, yeah, let's just get the hat. I'll show you. Exhibit A. I kind of, yeah, see, this is not my style. I feel like, you know what, warmth wise, very good. Style wise on Aoife, not so much. I kind of just want to do the, there we go. Look! I was obsessed with Friends. I used to love it. I've watched every single episode probably 7 times on the trot, but oh, I had to get it. This is now my study jumper. So it feels like I have friends when I don't. Go dark. But inside it's the most beautiful, like, fleecy feel to it. It is so soft. Oh, it's just so comfy. It was €12, but to be honest, oh, like, value. So good. And if you're a Friends addict like me, good choice. Ross was always my favourite. Ross, I don't know what it is. It's your favourite. Ross is my favourite friend. 100%. Continuing on from the cozy theme, I just picked up a really nice, lovely, like, navy, plain, pretty standard jumper, and he was on sale as well. This was €12. I think it reduced to like a £5, which is just mad. But really soft. Oh, it's soft. Oh my god, it's a lot softer than I thought. Basically, really stretchy. This is coming with me in my Belgium suitcase. Second time or third time I went to Penneys. I went to Penneys with my mum, and I feel like this is just like a standard trip to Penneys with your mum. Oh, do I be needing gloves now? Fierce cold, so it is. But to be fair, she's not wrong. It's Ireland and it's Baltic, so standard set of gloves. Really nice, grey and black, because I feel like I wear more black and grey than any other colour. Then another thing that I lied to you about, I have worn this already. This is just a really nice sparkly kind of like mesh kind of coloured top. It's super glittery. I wore this on New Year's Eve. I know, fitting, kind of give sparkle, glitter everywhere. The amount of my friends that just kept going. When I say the amount of my friends, I mean like 2, but they were all like, glitter, and all the other ones were like, what's wrong with you? And just really pretty, and he was only reduced to a £5 as well. Just so good. We're coming up to my favourite bit. The kind of random stuff that everyone the kind of random stuff that everyone gets when they're in Penneys and they're like, oh, I'll just pick it up, it's only €1. Stupid. So when I went to Penneys with Kyo, she's an enabler who's like, you need this daily, and to be fair, I do the same thing to her. I'm like, but it's only like €1, you have to get it. But she did this to me for way too many things that you're about to see. So we have unicorn earphones. They come in their little like unicorn castle, and they were €3, which is not terrible, but it all adds up in Penneys. When you see something that's only a £5, and then you see something else that's like €2, and then you're like, oh, the value, and then you take it all, and then you realise you're broke. Not fun. The unicorn earphones. Now, not gonna lie, this was a good choice because I'm obsessed with them. So we have the little unicorn earbuds. Now they did have tails. They're kind of slightly looking like seahorses at the minute, but they're so adorable, so good, and they're really comfy, and they like give off good volume. Wrap him up to bring to work. Now, God knows why I was peer pressured into getting oh, Pez. Do you remember Pez from years ago when you were a kid? Oh, do you know, I always thought that you'd like open them up and then eat them that way, but apparently that's wrong. Apparently you just go like that, but where's the fun in that? Obviously I got Ariel because, you know, my bae, looking slightly demented, but just so funny. Kyo was like, oh, they have Pez. And I was like, oh my god, why do I need this? And then she got a Belle. I think we got Dee a Rapunzel. Just so gas. Like, unnecessary, but necessary at the same time. And Dee actually got me one when she was in the US, when she went to Orlando. And she got me the slightly fancier Ariel one in her lovely pink. Is it the wedding dress? I don't know. But Pez. Gas. So obviously to go with your Pez, even though they give you stuff already to put into it, I obviously needed to get extra sweets. This pack was full. Damn you, Kyo. I think you get like 8 in total. I think they were only like 150 or something like that, which is fabulous. Then I'm gonna kill Kyo. She was like, oh, Daily, you definitely need this. A princess notebook. What in God's name? But to be fair, it is kind of like really adorable. Okay, it is cute. Damn, probably not. That was $3.50, I'm pretty sure. But if you look, it has me, it has Deirdre, it has Kyo, and then I don't think this is Lisa, but let's just pretend it's Lisa for now. She's blonde, let's just pretend. And it says, dare to dream? No. Kidding. It's kind of cute, to be fair, but I will never use it. It was $3.50. Sure, look. What the hell is this? A skinny scarf. Multiple ways to wear. Alright. Why did I get this? Because Kyo got one. And she was like, oh, do I need an... Oh my god. She was like, oh, but do I need another skinny scarf? And I was like, yeah, you do. I'll get one too. So I did. Oh, stupid. But I think he was reduced to €1, so that's alright. But like, how would this ever be worn? Like a bit of like a Scooby-Doo Fred kind of ascot thing. How that works? Ah, sure, look. I bought it already. Can't return it for €1. That's sad. But I could get more Pez. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Oh shit. Ah, this is so funny. I saw this and I picked it up, and then as I got to the till, the lady behind the till was like, oh, very nice. We're following a bit of a mermaid theme, because she had seen the Pez and the Disney stuff. And I was like, yes, we are. We're following that mermaid theme. This is just adorable. I think this was €4. I took the price off so I wouldn't be judged. I have no idea what this is. Literally, I have no idea what it is. And I got up to the till, and then she was like, oh, very nice. And I was like, yes. What is it? And she was like, it's a soap dish. Now, lads, technically I should know what this is because I work in a soap shop, but I didn't. Don't know why I didn't know, but I didn't. So my little soap dish where I can put all my little Lush stuff and everything, and it's so sparkly. And it's really pretty. And it's in the shape of a mermaid / fishtail. Now, I hope you've waited, because this is the piece de resistance. I think this was the reason I went into Penneys with Kyo. I'm so happy it exists. It is a mermaid blanket. Look! It's a mermaid blanket! I was so excited. Like, there's a video, and I'll link it down below, of me and Kyo's trip, because I had yet to be to Penneys in ages, actually. I hadn't gone to Penneys in ages, just because, you know, Christmas, I was working, college, everything like that. And we went in the other day. The look of joy, excitement, regret slightly. I was going to pick up 7 for every day of the week. I didn't, because that's just mad. This is the one that I got, the pink one. Obviously, I don't know if... I think it clashes with my room slightly. And they also had like a beigey, creamy kind of one with speckled colour, but it was really pretty. But they have a slit in the back, so you just have your own little fishtail, and it's wonderful. I've never felt more like a mermaid in my life, and I was like way too excited. Oh, excuse me. But I was so happy. This is my favourite thing, and I've lived in it. Oh my god, have I lived in it. Oh, now I can officially be a mermaid. Oh, it's ripped! Sure, I'll just buy 7 next time. It's alright. Anything else? No! Hangers. that is all from my massive Penneys haul / Primark. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video and like to see how I spend my money, and if you would like to reimburse me, no, I'm joking. If you'd like to see how I spend my money in the future and how I eventually end up broke, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and we will see you soon. Bye.